Hey Leos, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your love reading for August 1st through the 15th. If you want to skip the card pull and go straight to your messages, feel free to click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So, we're going to first pull some oracle cards just to see what the overall energy is that's surrounding this reading for you. And the first card that we have out for you is Trust. So, let's grab another oracle card and see what else we have going on. Oh, oh, okay. Lots of things flew out. So the first card that we have is Express Your Love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We have New Love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And we also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So we'll see how all of that ties into your reading, but let's get into some tarot. And we will start first with your current energy. What's happening for my Leo collective? We have the Ten of Air in reverse. What's going on with my Leo's person, whether they're physically in your space or not. Oh, and we have two that came out. We have Patience in reverse, and we have Magician in reverse. For what's currently hidden from you, what's currently hidden from my Leos, what's currently hidden from my Leos. We have the Ten of Water in reverse. Advice from Spirit. We have Call, and we have Messenger of Fire. And for your potential outcome. Potential outcome for my Leos. We have the Nine of Water in reverse. Okay, so let's grab another set of tarot cards and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit further for you. Starting again with your current energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles. For your person's energy, oh, that's a lot of cards. We're not going to take all of those. What's going on with Leo's person? That's better. Oh, we have the Magician upright. Interesting. For what's currently hidden from you, that's a lot of cards again. We are not going to take all of them. Okay. Obviously, your cards have a lot to say. We have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Four of Wands in reverse. For advice from Spirit. Okay, we have a couple that flipped over. We have the Five of Cups and we also have the Queen of Cups. And for your potential outcome. Oh, your card's just going to keep coming out in multiples, huh? We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the Moon in reverse. So let's grab some oracle cards and see if we can get some final messages before we get into your reading. Your current energy, we have emotional intimacy. Your person's energy, we have magical mindset. For what's currently hidden from you, we have realize your light and finger pointing. Advice from Spirit. We have must list. And for your potential outcome, we have thinking. Okay, so let's get into this for you, Leo. The overall energy that's surrounding this reading is trust, express your love, new love, and romantic feelings. So this seems to be all about taking a leap with someone that you are, I don't think you're terribly familiar with this person, but it feels as though when they come in, there's going to be a little spark that happens, and there's going to have to be some level of trust involved in the expression of these feelings. It feels very, very hesitant. And I don't necessarily think that it's on your end. It feels very much like it's on your person's end. So, you know, there seem to be a lot of feelings here, right? But somebody's not necessarily expressing them. Looking at your current energy, we have the 10 of air in reverse, or the 10 of swords in reverse. We have the ace of pentacles, and we also have emotional intimacy, healing relationship with self, inner child, precedes successful relationships, love is energy. So, Leo, it feels as though you have laid down sort of your your heartbreak that you've experienced in the past. Whatever disappointment that you've had, it seems like, you've processed it, you've built a bridge, you're pretty well over it at this point, and you're looking for a fresh start. You're looking for something that, of course, is more stable, more reliable, that has a stronger foundation than what it is that you've experienced before, but it does very much feel like you are in a place of readiness. Like, period, point blank, end of story. You're looking for your fresh start. What we have for your person, we have patience in reverse. We have the magician in reverse. We have the magician upright. And we also have magical mindset. Everything is divine. Know that you are the creator of your reality. Co-manifest with the universe. This person seems a little bit confused. They seem a lot a bit confused, actually. It feels as though they sort of want the same things. Like they have in their head the idea of this relationship, and it sounds really good to them, right? Meeting someone that they're compatible with, sort of settling down, but they haven't had that. And while they have it in their head, because it hasn't come along yet, it's almost like, what am I doing wrong? Why hasn't this love come to me? And it feels as though they don't know if they're capable of having that type of relationship, if they're going to have that type of relationship, but they want it, right? It almost seems as though they're sitting there tapping their foot like, well, I want this, I want this. And then it's like, well, can I have it? I don't know. I can have it. Of course I can have it. No, maybe I can't have it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This person they don't seem like they know which way is up when it comes to relationships. And it's I want to say it's a pretty naive energy. It's not because they're out here in the streets. It's not because they're a player. They just don't know. It feels very naive is what it feels like. So what we have that's currently hidden from you, we have the 10 of water, or the 10 of cups in reverse. We have the 8 of pentacles in reverse. We have the 8 of pentacles upright. We have the 4 of wands in reverse, and 2 oracle cards. The first one that we have is realize your light. You have to be healed to attract healed. You are a divine being having a human experience. And we also have finger pointing. Our partners reflect our wounds. Relationships mirror what we are. Finger pointing and take responsibility. So what it feels like is currently hidden, and this seems to be mostly on your person's side, right? Is that with the 10 of water in reverse, the 8 of pentacles, and the 4 of wands in reverse, this is a person who is lacking that sort of ultimate happiness, right? But I think what they don't realize is that they really have to put in some work to get there. With the magician that they have in reverse and the magician upright, there's a little bit too much flip-flopping and going back and forth. Like, I can do this, I can't do this, I can do this, and I can't do this. And they need to come to the place of understanding that yes, they can have this if they want it, but they're going to have to put in some work. They're going to have to work with the universe to bring this to fruition, right? They can't, sort of sit passively and say, well, this never works out for me. I can't have what I want, without looking at themselves and saying, well, what have I put into this? What's been my role? Have I put the necessary work into myself, my environment, and into the people that I meet that will get me to this place of happiness and relationship? So in terms of advice for spirit, we have call or judgment. We have the messenger of air, or the messenger of swords. We have the 5 of cups. We have the queen of cups, and we also have must list, Be unapologetically self loving, decide on must haves, then release it to the universe. So it feels like, again, for this person, and it's interesting, Leo, because I'm not picking up a whole lot of you in this reading because you seem to actually be in a pretty good place. It's the person coming in that I think needs a bit of work. So it feels like spirit is telling them that they need to make the decision to stop being so passive, right? They have all of the tools that they need to manifest this wonderful relationship with you, but they need to sort of put in that effort. This feeling of potential disappointment and lack of love is not going to serve them well. So they are ultimately, they have to make this choice for themselves to embrace the opportunities that are in front of them. They have to have enough faith in themselves and the gifts that they have to offer and work with the universe to bring someone who's complementary in. And I think that that complementary person is you, but they've got some things to work out on their end. So what we have for the potential outcome, we have the Nine of Water or the Nine of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Moon, and we also have thinking. Time is needed. Don't make reactive or impulsive decisions. Consider all perspectives. So I think for your person, right, while you're out here kind of, healing, doing your own thing, enjoying your life, they are going to be in a place of deep contemplation, right? So it's not going to be sort of immediate where they have this overflowing of love and they're nice and stable and abundance. It's going to take a little while because they need to sort through some things deep down. With the Moon, these are things that are hidden, right? Things that are unknown. And so they need to sort of get to the core of why they're resisting themselves so much for something that it is that they seem to want so badly. Right. But I think that they will take the time to put some thought into this and they'll come out of it. They will eventually. It's a process, right? It's a process coming to that self awareness and that self actualization that this person just hasn't done yet. It almost feels as though they're in a bit of a woe is me energy. And once they start turning that attention to themselves and really being honest, they'll come out of it. And I do think that at a certain point, they will trust in themselves and trust in the universe. And I think that they will be able to better articulate their feelings towards you. And you will have this new stable beginning that you are looking for. So, again, I don't feel like this is someone that you've dated before. I think that this is someone who is on a path that's slowly headed towards intersecting with yours. They'll just need a little bit of time to do the work, Leo, but you're doing great otherwise. So keep it up so you'll be in a good place when this person does cross your path. So I'm going to pull one last oracle card for you and see what final message spirit has. All right. And so the card that came out for you is kindness. You are a humanitarian, made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So again, your vibe, Leo, right now is one of being healed, one of being in touch with yourself, one of drawing in good things. And so you are going to draw in this person, but I think it's going to be after they've done their healing process. I don't think that you're going to call them in when they're in this state of confusion. So you're not going to have to deal with any extraness. You're not going to have to deal with any more burden, irritation, shenanigans. You'll get this one fully baked. They're going to be doing their work on the back end. And I think that, as long as you keep this vibe that you're in, you will bring them in and they will, I think that your energy, your kindness will be enough for them to feel comfortable and safe in letting them know how they, in letting you know how they feel about you. So, Leo, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you huge hugs.